So what we're seeing here with the different ways the two candidates and the newsreader frame the crisis facing the party is a difference in their sense-making. Sense-making involves turning circumstances into a situation that is comprehended through words. It's a process by which people seek to understand ambiguous or confusing issues or events. They do this through storytelling. Here, the event is the crisis of anti-Semitism in the party, and the ambiguity lies in the fact that different political actors disagree about what is really going on. According to Ford, if we view organisations as socially constructed realities, then we can produce and manage change by constructing, deconstructing and reconstructing existing realities through storytelling and implementing appropriate interventions. But much of sense-making that happens among members of an organisation is different, because although the individuals may be working towards the same goal, they can understand a situation in very different ways. This shapes the process of change. In this case, the two candidates both work for the same organisation, but their interpretations of the crisis differ a lot. So how can their interpretations of the issue be so different? Sense-making narratives can compete either because they are self-serving, politically motivated, or because they're actually based on incomplete knowledge of what really happened. So the way in which Rebecca and Lisa are talking about the crisis in the party depends heavily on what their goals are and on issues of power and politics. Buchanan and Dawson provide a good framework which enables us to analyse why these competing accounts exist. They do this by outlining 4 conflicts. The first is conflicts of attribution, or their differing version of events. Rebecca acknowledges the anti-Semitism in the party, but says it's been exacerbated by outside groups interfering, whereas Lisa is scathing of the party's old policies in response. She blames Corbyn. Reports like the one carried out by Shami Chakrabarti, although it's not independent, attempt to allay public panic and legitimise the story that's being told, in this case by saying that anti-Semitism is not deep-rooted. The discourses may also conflict in their assessment of what went well and what went wrong. Of course, the issue of subjectivity arises here too. Rebecca sees the anti-Semitism in the party as a problem, but argues that Corbyn and his allies did good work. Lisa speaks of the party in crisis mode, which is failing on all accounts. The third conflict that narratives may have is in their interpretation. According to Dawson, the political agendas of the key actors are represented by their interpretation of events. Rebecca stands by Corbyn, framing him positively because she herself is viewed as his successor, for example. The final conflict is that of audience. The narrators of these stories may be trying to manage the impression given to a certain audience. What these MPs tell the audience and the media is likely different to their personal accounts of events. They use the story to legitimise their ideas in the eyes of the public.